Hello everyone, thank you again and nice to see you here again. Today I want to talk about self-inquiry. If you know Sri Ramana Maharshi, an enlightened being in 1930s, who started this movement of self-inquiry in India. His way of teaching struck me a lot because the self-inquiry is very simple. We can have the experience now actually. The self here, it does not mean your personality, your childhood, your memory, your relationship, your education. Does not mean your professionalism, your desired streams in this world. None of that. Self here is the upper letter S, ELF, is the true self. Because everything that we desires, the little self or the small self, the egoic mind, if I could use that word, is transient, is fleeting, is ever-changing phenomena. So if you chase something that is ever-changing, even if you succeed, you won't, the fulfillment won't satisfy you. That's why we need to, how to say, chase the truth if you want, and become the truth, which is never changing. So here, never changing refers to you, the true self, the real self, the higher self, which is beyond time and space. Okay, my dear friend, take a deep breath. Try to recognize the sense of I am. The sense of I exist. To find the sense of I am, you have to leave everything off, everything alone. You have to zoom out and zoom out to the background of who you are. That right now you can hear my voice, you can perceive the surroundings around you, you can perceive all your thoughts and body sensation, your breath, your heartbeat, the pressure between your hip and chair if you are in a sitting position. So you're perceiving all the phenomena outside and inside of you. Which is ever-changing phenomena. There's nothing absolutely still. When you can perceive very subtle movements, not only outside of the body, but also inside of the body, a sound is a frequency that changes all the time. It's a vibration, right? It vibrates. If you can perceive your thought arising and disappearing, and next thought may be arising again, and if you don't pay attention to it, it will disappear. So at this place, your attention is the food to make the thought grow into a drama, into a story. But if you cut your attention to the thought, it will not survive. In Buddhism, this non-self, ever-changing phenomena we call insubstantial or selfless. There's no such thing as substantial or solid. Everything you perceive outsidely and insidely is ever-changing, non-self phenomena. Or we can use another word, impermanence. Nothing in the world is permanent. Not relationship, not your body, not your memory. It comes and goes. If you truly understand the impermanent nature of phenomena, then something which is permanent is perceiving it. And that's something which is never changing, always there is you, my dear friend, the true you, the awareness. Can you recognize your awareness? It's not your awareness, you are the awareness. You and awareness is one. Instead of chasing the objects outside, inside, which is ever-changing as image, sound, thought, memory, and so forth, there's something that never changes. It's you as pure awareness. So this process is called self-inquiry. There's two ways to look at it. If you're sitting in the field of never changing, you, the awareness, You investigate into the phenomena that is ever-changing outside and inside of you. This is one way of looking, one way of experiencing the self-inquiry. Like you stand at the bank of river, looking at the river flowing in front of you constantly. That river flow is all the phenomena in front of you and inside of you. That's one perspective. Another perspective is you can turn your attention from the ever-changing phenomena to the awareness itself. That your attention don't go outward anymore, you turn it inwardly. The awareness is aware of itself. The never-changing awareness is pay attention to itself. Can you recognize the sense of I am? The shortcut. You don't need any teaching to be aware of yourself, because teaching is their object. You don't need any teaching to find the sense of I am. This very moment you can hear my voice, which is transmitted from the internet, from the speaker of your phone and computer hitting your eardrum. That ability of listening to my voice proves you that you are prior to my voice. You exist before you hear my voice. So there's two ways of understanding self-inquiry. One way is you, as a never-changing awareness, looking at the ever-changing phenomena outside and inside of you. That's one way. Another way is the never-changing awareness pay only attention to itself. Because since everything is changing out there, for some practitioner, or sometimes they find, why I pay attention to something that ever changes? It's meaningless. It's like a dog chasing his tail around and around and around. Actually, in Buddhism, we call it incarnation. You see, you're chasing your dreams, desires, the time we are living, lying on the deathbed, we're still chasing that memories of family relationships at that time. I will talk about it maybe in the next session. But for some practitioners, they're not interested in any external and internal phenomena anymore. They are so focused, their attention is turned inwardly, and the never-changing awareness is only interested in the itself. The awareness is aware itself constantly. That's another perspective of self-inquiry. Or you can choose to practice both. From this self-inquiry, you will understand the truth, the real meaning of truth, by your direct experience. For example, the truth of impermanence of all the phenomena outside and inside of you. Even scientists have proved that everything changes in different scales. Like if you dive into every atom, the electron spins around the nucleus in a spherical sphere we call electronic cloud. So it constantly moves around the nucleus, never stable at all. And since everything is made of atoms, so the combination of atoms, molecules, tissues, organs in your body is constantly changing. Every second there's millions of cells, death and birth in your body right now. And so does the outside world. Trees, they changes according to 4 seasons. Day and night, everything, my dear friend. Even a galaxy will die in billions of years. Nothing is stable. Nothing is permanent. But don't feel like sad. Oh, everything has its lifespan. Everything will die. No. If you really understand the meaning of impermanence, so who is talking about this permanence now? Impermanence now? You, my dear friend, which is immortal, permanent, non-changing. And you will take your time to fulfill your dreams now, because you see, you're in a realm of immortality to do the things in the world which in the realm of mortality. Take your time. You have lots of time. Immortality is not a term of time, or permanence is not a term of time. It's beyond time. In that realm, time does not exist. That's how precious you are. You are, and we are, and everybody is the permanent being, manifest in the form of human. So the ultimate mission on planet Earth is to realize this self, true self, to transcend from little self, egoic self, to this greater self, true self, and high self. At this understanding, then all our egoic mind, your ability, your memory, your family, your relationship, your every resource of you, every bit energy and intelligence of you can transform to wisdom, to serve humanity and nature. You see that total change? Once you have realized yourself, the true self first, then everything you are identified as egoic mind or ego, the memory, the relationship, the, your resource, everything, professionalism will transcend it, will transform to your wisdom to serve the humanity and nature. That's a total change. We are not denying the impermanent world, not at all. It's not nihilism, not at all. Once you identify your true self as the cosmic body and cosmic mind and cosmic heart, cosmic intelligence, everything you do is become a wisdom, becomes a tool to serve the humanity and nature. Wow. Everything changes from there. What can we say in words? It's beyond words, beyond expression now. That's the ultimate goal of our existence now here in planet Earth. Please catch this bus. Sometimes I thank for this period of COVID-19 because it forced us to stay at home, safe and well, to drop a little bit unnecessary human activities, to be home. But where is your ultimate home is not the physical house, it is not the physical room, it's not the bed, it's not the relationship. The ultimate home is your heart, the self, the universe that contains every organism, plants, trees, earth, planets, galaxies, that contains all of this. Okay, my dear friend, that's all for today. Please dive into this ocean of self-inquiry. There's nothing more worthy of doing that. Nothing. It's incomparable realization. Thank you so much. Bye now.